Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I have a surprise for everybody. I have a video that is not about my GoFundMe. I just really love makeup and I've been so stressed and upset about everything that I just wanted to do a fun video about how I do my makeup as a trans woman and, you know, share with all of you a little positivity. An update on the GoFundMe, we have $129. Our GoFundMe is at $129. I appreciate it so much. You don't know how much it means to me to have so many people helping me and wanting to help, and then not only with money but with messages, with all sorts of beautiful things. Without further ado, please enjoy me bald without makeup. I have my concealer on, which I've already shown you in a speed up speed, and now I'm going to be putting on my foundations. Now most of these things, these makeup products, were given to me, so they may not exactly match my shade, but we're gonna make it work the best we can, because when you're poor, that's what you do. So I'm gonna be mixing a Maybelline Fit Me. This is the Matte Poreless Normal to Oily Skin, which I have normal to oily skin, in the shade 102 Fair Porcelain. I will be mixing that with L'Oreal Paris's Infallible Pro Matte 24 Hour Demi Matte Finish Foundation in the shade 101 Classic Ivory. And one is like more my skin tone than the other, because this porcelain one is super pale. So see, I just put a lot of it on the back of my hand, and I'm gonna mix it and put it on my face. I've never used a brush before. This is an e.l.f. foundation brush. Never used brushes before. I've always used my hands or a sponge. So we're going to see how it goes. And the reason why I paint from the center of my face outwards is because, like a lot of women, a lot of specifically trans women, or women with PCOS, I have facial hair. I grow facial hair. So I need to cover that. The brush was a mistake. But I need to cover that as much as possible so that I don't get stabbed. Because I still live in Alabama. And a very small part of Alabama where, you know, it's not even okay to be gay, let alone be a trans woman. It's not easy. As you can see, I'm a ghost now. But, yeah, so I put it on the center and spread outwards so that way I can see how it's going to oxidize, how it's going to look, if I need to put more, if I need to change colors, things like that. Now I'm going to go in and reapply more concealer. Because I would rather have cake face and look like somebody with cake face than have my facial hair show through and get followed outside of a store again. It's not really things I like to do with my day. Now that we're done with that, we're going to be switching to contouring, which I've always used this contour palette. I always will use this contour palette. It's the Wet n Wild Mega Glow contouring palette. So good, so affordable. I think it's $4 at your local Walmart. So good. Alright, I was using just the bronzing brush from e.l.f. as well. Now this is the defining eye brush from e.l.f., but I use it to contour my nose just because it has a really good angle on it. And it's fluffy enough just to blend it without making my whole nose look dirty. Sorry about the bad angles. I'm doing what I can with what I can. And I will be switching angles now, actually, to do my eyes. The e.l.f. Made for Matte palette in matte. I think this was kind of the first one that came out. But it just has a lot of universal colors in it that if, you know, you're poor or you don't have a lot, it helps, and it's a good size, fits in your purse, fits in your work bag, whatever you need, perfect size. So, I'm not good at eyeshadow, by any means, but I'm going to go into the lightest brown shade as my transition color for this transitioning woman. Boom, boom. Sorry, let me go closer. Okay, so what I'm basically doing is taking this lighter brown color, and since I have hooded eyes, I'm creating a new crease above my actual crease. And I'm putting most of the color on the outer edge, and I'm working my way into the center. Just kind of creating a crease above my crease. Groovy. Now I'll be going back into that lighter brown, and I'm just going to put it underneath my bottom lash line. I lose track sometimes of what colors I'm using. And I want like a good symmetrical look, top lash to bottom. I want it blended nice. I want it to work good together. So I go as I do it. So you'll see. Because now I'm going to be taking this brownie purple. Oh god, I suck at this. This brownie purple color thing. That thing. And I'm going to start blending it from my new crease onto my lid. Using the same brush.
Sorry.
Groovy. Now, just like I did before, I'm going to take it and I'm just going to put a little bit on that bottom lash. Now for the lid, I will be switching to the eyeshadow brush from e.l.f. It's just called eyeshadow brush. And I'm going into this very lightest color, that one right there, and I'm going to mix it with some of that pink beside it. And this I'm going to start packing from the inner corner out. And blending it in with that second color we used. And then picking up that and putting it on the inside of my bottom lash line. Groovy. And that's it. That's all I do with eyeshadow. Now for brows. I'm going to use this black shadow at the very end and the eyeliner brush from e.l.f. And I'm just going to put some black on that shit. Excuse me, stuff. And I'm just going to fill them in. I ain't got time to define. I don't know how to define. Just fill them in so they look like they belong there. I don't care if they look harsh, because back in my day we had harsh brows, bitch. They ain't even sisters. They're like distant cousins. Works for me. Power bangs, baby. Okay, now, sorry, I forgot. Now, I'm going to take some of that same black eyeshadow, and I'm just going to put it very slightly on the bottom of my lash right there. And go about like halfway into the bottom lash. I love a smoky bottom lash look. It kind of opens your eyes wide, especially if you have a white eyeliner that you could put in that waterline. It just makes your eyes look so much bigger. And I have very hooded eyes, very small eyes. So now I'm also going to take that black shadow liner, or shadow on my liner brush, and I'm just going to kind of pack it as close as I can to that, to my lash line on my top lashes. Once again, it just adds a smoky look to your eyes, and looks like you know what you're doing when you don't. So now I'm going to be doing eyeliner using the Maybelline New York Master Precise All Day Liquid Liner in black. I like a good felt tip. They rock my world. And I'm just going to do a tiny wing today. We're not going super adventurous. Lashes, of course, I'm going to be doing this Benefit Roller Lash, which the handle won't stay on it, so I'm pretty sure this isn't Benefit Roller Lash. But it was a gift, and I don't have money to buy more. So you take what you get, and if I get an eye infection, so be it. Beauty is pain and there's beauty in everything. Okay, done. As you can see, I got it on my face. For lips, I will be using Wet n Wild's new Megaless Catsuit Liquid Catsuit Matte Lipstick in Nudie Patootie. I hate nude lips, but I end up wearing them all the time. This is our finished makeup look. It's not bad. It's not bad. It'll look better when I throw a wig on, but it's not too bad. Alright, I'm gonna throw a wig on and finish up this video. There you have it, folks. A beautiful, wonderful how I look when I get ready. A couple tricks. I hope it was funny. I hope it was fun for you to enjoy. I just thought I'd do something new and kind of de-stress. It was mostly a de-stressor for me, but I'm sitting on a roll of toilet paper so that I can be in the frame. But thank you so much for watching, and you know, GoFundMe's still going if you want to do that. If not, I don't blame you. And I love you all so much, and I will update you all when I can.